the inspiration of Iza Crown came back in 2021 when I was working. So every morning I went to work, I would find accessories to dress up my hair, like find head wraps, anything that would make my hair more creative. So, and the ideas, I would usually find them on social media, Pinterest and Instagram. So on Instagram, that's when I came along to businesses that are based in the US that do hair accessories. So I started learning what they do, and I found out that in Rwanda at that time there are no hair accessory brands, and I was like, why not start one? Just start small and then elevate and go to more products. Yeah, that's how it came. And the motivation, starting the business, I was motivated by my family. My elder brothers all had businesses. They have businesses. So as I was still in high school, I used to see how they deal with their businesses, how they're free, and the freedom they have and the independence they have in their business, their creative side. So I was inspired by them to start something of my own. Yeah. So Iza Crown, firstly, Iza Crown is a Rwandan-based business. So for me to keep identifying my business with the roots that I'm Rwandan, I thought of a name that is a Kinyarwanda name. So in Kinyarwanda, every word that describes something beautiful, something amazing. For example, umyiza, ubwiza, everything that describes beauty ends with Iza. So I took the last three letters that are Iza and added crown. Crown is it signifies, for women, it signifies the beauty of your hair. So Iza Crown, it just elaborates the beauty we bring in the hair business, just to make the accessories prettier. When I was starting, I faced, I would say, 3 major challenges as an entrepreneur. One was personal. The first one was personal because every time I would approach retail stores so that we can partner, they would look at me, look at my appearance, just a small girl, and then they wouldn't have, they would ask a lot about my products, if I'm capable to produce such products and all, and that would affect the brand as well. And the second one was getting quality raw materials in Rwanda. Sometimes as a creative entrepreneur, you want to create something unique, something that is not popular yet. So when you go to town, you go look for materials, sometimes you find them and sometimes you don't. So that also limits the creativity you bring to the business. And the third answer is, when I started the business, I was working with tailors, but they were not working for me as permanent tailors. So every time I had to make products, or I had an order to make, I would find tailors in town and they would help me sew the products, then I deliver them. The problem that I would face in that is, sometimes I would go check on the products thinking that the tailors had done sewing the products, but I would find they haven't started yet. And I would ask them why, but since they were not my permanent tailors, I had no other choice but follow their timetables, and it will delay the ordering time. I learned to have confidence in myself first, and also have confidence in the products that I'm making, because I myself know that the products that I deliver are good quality. So I learned to be confident, and when I was speaking to other entrepreneurs or looking for markets for the products, I would go there boldly, confident, and showcase my products. And for the tailors, I made the decision to hire tailors of my own that would work for Iza Crown the whole time. And that helped me and helped the brand. And it also motivated me to work harder and find more markets. I think the decision of hiring my own tailors, that definitely changed the trajectory of my business, because now as an entrepreneur, I'm safe. I know regardless of where I am, my products are they're still working on my products. Anytime I get an order, I won't have to go hustle finding people to sew the products. Products are always being prepared and always ready to deliver. So yeah, I'm safe now. I think as a brand, Iza Crown, we have a target, we have a goal to, as I rise as an entrepreneur, to come along with my fellow young girls. And when we're hiring or trying to help people, we specifically target young girls from vulnerable families and teen mothers, and we equip them with skills and talk to them and tell them that they're able to come to do something of their own. And if they see me, that we're almost the same age, doing something of my own, and that also empowers them to have faith that they can do something of their own. I aim to impact the community by firstly continuously empowering young girls from vulnerable families and the teen mothers by giving them the skills of sewing, and also talking life through them, telling them it's possible regardless where you're coming from, regardless the situation of your family, it's still possible. And also in the near future, I'm starting to work with organizations that have that in mind. So that's their target. Then for us, we'll come into the plan as to teach them the skill, to teach other families the skills of sewing and just talk to them. Yes, they are. So the one that I remember closely is when I was in year 12. At school, we used to have these events. It was an open day where us, the students and the teacher, would work together on a project. So I was in the economics class. So as the students and our teacher, Gwabogo, we worked on a project of vertical poetry farming, where he was showing us how we can do poetry in a limited space. So he told us all the skills that we needed, and he personally, in my perspective, I learned how business is done even before coming out of high school. So it gave me a broad idea of how a business is started and what it requires. So that really helped me when I started Iza Crown as well. Yes, definitely. So as an entrepreneur, you have to be responsible, because if you're not, your brand is definitely going to crash. So the responsibility came when I had to When I started taking my products to the market, to the bigger market, working with retailers and also hiring tailors to help me. So then I knew for sure that I had a responsibility to take care of the employees that I had, to also keep up the friendship and the connection I had with the retailers, with the retail businesses, and the community pride. When I look back and I see how far we've come, that's a pride on itself. And when I see how I helped some young girls to have faith in themselves and also equip them with a skill, that also brings pride. As Iza Crown, we want to partner with big retail stores in Rwanda and in Africa large. In few years to come, we want to have a physical store of our own. And also in few years, I want to see the girls that I've been working with come up with something of their own after the skills and the confidence that they've gained through us. I want to see them growing personally and finding something of their own. I think they just have to first have confidence in themselves, know that their ideas and their thoughts are valid, and also to know that they can start small. It doesn't have to be you don't have to start big with big things that require big finances. You can start small and grow.